The Ferengi class Marauder was easily one of the most common sights in Federation space and the surrounding area during the 24th century and beyond. One would be hard-pressed to traverse any densely populated sector without seeing at least one class ship, selling wares, charting trade routes, or hauling cargo. The Decora was one of the most adaptable and versatile ships in service across the Alpha and Beta quadrants. The ship could be used to great effect as a cargo hauler, passenger transport, long-range trading vessel, or even an attack ship. Ferengi citizens who purchased the title of Daemon, roughly translated as Captain, were authorized by the Ferengi Alliance to command a Decora-class vessel. Daemons were granted freedom to explore new trade opportunities on behalf of the Alliance, whether by means of negotiation, smuggling, or even piracy. The Decora-class Marauder was 630 meters in length and 210 meters wide. The vessel's space frame resembled a large inverted crescent with an angular bow section. The Decora held a crew of 450 across 33 decks and carried several Nafar-class shuttlecraft to ferry cargo and personnel between the Decora and any planets or installations it should visit. Almost all Decora-class ships carried a pair of forward-facing disruptor cannons, but many were outfitted for combat and carried several missile and torpedo launchers as well, with some even being equipped with electromagnetic pulse weaponry. The Decora's armour was thick, and the ship carried advanced metaphasic shield generators, making the vessel extremely resilient. Overall, the Ferengi Decora was considered to be inferior to the Federation Galaxy class in combat, but was capable of taking on the older Constellation class with relative ease. Some Decora-class Marauders, often those used by Ferengi Liquidators, Eliminators, and Privateers, were refitted to include a Battle Module 3000. This device allowed a Decora to conceal a powerful array of weapons in compartments under its hull plating, so that when activated, the ship could suddenly shed its appearance as a peaceful mercantile vessel and reveal a fearsome array of energy weapons and swarm missile batteries. This remarkable feature provides an impressive example of the 48th rule of acquisition: the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. Another more uncommon use of the battle module was to signal an unconditional surrender, exposing the ship's sensitive areas and opening its weapons ports to space. One notable instance of this was in 2364, over the planet Delphi Ardu, when a Decora-class Marauder, under the command of Damon Tar, surrendered to the Federation flagship, the USS Enterprise. One example of a Decora-class ship engaging in combat with Federation starships was during Operation Lovely Angel, a planned Starfleet battle drill between the USS Enterprise and the USS Hathaway that was interrupted when the Decora-class starship Creechchar suddenly attacked, attempting to capture the Hathaway. Though the Creechchar was ultimately routed, it did succeed in crippling the Galaxy-class USS Enterprise, not a claim many vessels can make. Thank you for watching Spacedock. Please remember to like, subscribe and share for more science fiction spacecraft summaries. And if there's a particular spacecraft you'd like to see looked at, let me know in the comments below and I'll get right on it.